All these games are crucial, especially if they don't win their conference, to get an opportunity to at-large bid. They need these big wins.
At the face-off X for Hopkins, it's Tyler Dunn, and he wins the opening draw, and we are underway here on LSN. Number 9.
Good shot off, and they got the goal.
Another face-off win here for Dunn. A hot start. He flips it back. Loose ball is
to go ahead and shoot that deep, and he took him up on it and he benefited from it.
So the face-off X, we've seen Dunn get the advantage here over Constantinides early. Constantinides looked like he won the clamp here, but now it's a loose ball scrum, and it's picked up by the Blue Jays. Here comes Dunn, the face-off man. Epstein behind the back, tough shot.
They got beat by a bunch of other guys, including Jack Keogh and Connor DeSimone, who we already talked about.
Man down, face-off for the Tigers. They stuck Sam Moore in the long pole out there. Just try to... this has been quite the electric start between these two rivals. We are just a hair less than 6 minutes in. Already 2 goals apiece, including a big-time flag. Hat-tricks at the end of last year. First Hopkins mini since A.J. Hagan all the way back in 1999 to accomplish that. As the Tigers win the face-off, they get it there to their short stick D mini, Reese Potter. He has it taken away. Potter with a big hit on the sideline. It's still in on that far side and now scooped up by the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a long time game. This has gone back and forth. Some really nice offense in the early going for both teams.
Another face-off scrum, initially won by the Blue Jays, but nicely done by his first assist of the season. He's now got a couple of goals and an assist so far today. Loose ball scooped up there by Hopkins. Constantinides, once again, the freshman at the face-off X for the Tigers, and he wins it back to himself.
Yeah, that was it. He had a good clamp. He had a good box out on that one.
Playing time, but is a grad student for the Tigers, studying to be a homicide detective. 6'4", 220. He's got the makeup of somebody I wouldn't want to fool around with. We're talking to him. He doesn't want to harp on last season at all. This is full steam ahead this year, looking to get to 2-0 here tonight.
Yeah, just look at clean up what happened last year. And we've talked about it. I mean, last year was a funky COVID season, and, you know.
So once again, a 2-goal advantage for the Blue Jays as Constantinides went early.
Wrap around the cage, on the run, dodging, always.
Epstein, a guy who actually got his first career collegiate goal against this Tigers program back in 2019 in his freshman season. Actually came right here at Johnny United.
It was a quick opportunity. Get him the pass. He's already got his arms cocked. He's ready to roll. Defense had no chance because they were playing off of him too. He scored the last 4 goals is by a catcher. Excuse me, last 3 goals. It's just a simple catch and shoot. They've got to get up on him.
And another face-off win by Tyler Dunn. He has been dominant so far today. And the Blue Jays
shoot because Towson refuses to play up on him.
Epstein's career high is 7 goals, by the way, as we've got a flag down and maybe a break for the Tigers coming. As finally...
Selfish lacrosse right there.
And so what was once a 5-4 Hopkins lead has now...
Waited to see how his defender was going to play him before he decided what move he was going to do.
That's Shane Santora at the face-off X for the Tigers. As we have another time out, already scored more goals than they did in the opener, the 11-8 win over Jacksonville. As there's Santora, the other face-off guy, to find that far post.
Absolutely. I used to play attack back in the old days, and when I had a terrible shot like that, I'd say, absolutely, that was a pass. Of course it was.
Quick face-off win for Dunn. He's going right down the alley, deflected by the Tigers.
First half on a backdoor just like that. So Versfeld, we'll take a look at him and see, is he... Keep in mind, this is a Hopkins team that plays number 4 Georgetown in 48 hours. So let's see if some guys get some rest or if they have an opportunity to take a couple, you know, fourth quarter off or something like that, depending on how this game goes. Because he came from a D3 school, that he's not ready to roll here at Hopkins.
That's a tough break for Hopkins off the faceoff because that was won by Dunn, but he just kicked it forward. And now it's the Tigers. Another one of those guys you don't want to come up against. 6'4", 200. He is an imposing figure in the midfield for the Blue Jays, who win another faceoff. Scott Smith, picking up the ground. And a opportunity to face-off win for the Tigers. There it is, scooped up by Morin.
Yeah,
cooperating for us to kick off 2022.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better atmosphere for a Towson Hopkins game to start off our season here on LAC Sportsnet.
And there's Constantinides in and out.
The ball in his left hand, back to his right, takes a little bit of a hit at the end, but he showed a shot at about 30 yards out and got himself another 20 yards in to get a higher percentage shot and another goal for Berkeley.
Face off won by Dunn. Goes behind the back. So 14-11, 42 seconds left. Constantinides wins the faceoff, loses the ball. Hopkins with it. Can they keep it alive? It's still loose, and there's Kobe Smith. Finally scooped up by the Jays, and they get the possession. 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball on the carpet again. Grimes can't pick it up. We got a huge scrum. We've got a push. And it's going the Tigers' way. Mayo goes one-man show with time winding down. 5 straight goals for the Tigers. One more heave here for beat him up high. And so it stops the Tigers' run. Blue Jays back up by 3. Got to give a lot of credit to Constantinides, the freshman faceoff man. He keeps fighting after really struggling in the first half, and the Tigers win.
But yeah, that went off the helmet of Reagan McNamara.
Wow, that's just unlucky. The first time since 2017. One more face-off to get through, and they will look for that 1,000th win in program history coming up on Sunday as they take on number 4 Georgetown. Also